What's up, guys? Hope you have a good day. Today we are with,
I know I'm late.
which is I.
Artist.
Which type of artist?
Music.
Okay, today is a bit shy. So, before starting with our questions, would you like to talk about you for a bit?
I'll be honored. So, my name is I know I'm late. I'm 19. I make music. And, yeah, I've been doing music for like a year. So, it's pretty shit.
Welcome to Just a Chat. So, how would you describe your sound to someone who's never listened to your music?
So, it's like a mix of indie rock and influences with emo rap, like from 2017 SoundCloud. But overall, it's kind of ass because it's made to be ass.
What do
It's
you mean by it's made to be ass?
it's for trained ears only.
Hmm,
Those who know.
okay, so basically, what inspired your latest release?
My latest release.
And which one is your latest release?
My latest release is called Wannabe. And what inspired it was seeing
Which are you hearing right now as we're speaking?
as we speaking, yes.
As we are speaking.
Anywho, it's influenced by seeing how people who make music are really unoriginal
Mm-hmm.
and they copy many other artists and are not authentic. So in that song, I basically talk about being original.
Which song of yours means the most to you and why?
I have a few. Um, I think my not my okay. I hate this song, but it's a song that like blew up the most in like a very short time, and it's I hated myself since 2015.
Which I listened and a lot.
I hate it.
Is there a song you've written that surprised you while making it?
Yes, all of them because they're really shit. So they always like, wow,
It's so shit.
they're so shit, man.
So like, what's usually your writing process, songwriting process?
So I get a beat from either a producer or someone makes it for me, or I steal it. And then I just listen to it, and then if I have already something in my mind that I want to talk about, for example, my latest song, I wanted to like from the beginning, I wanted to talk about authenticity, and if I don't, then I kind of just like listen to the beat and like just mumble over it, and if I can come up with lyrics, then I just make something from that.
Okay, do lyrics or melodies come first?
Melodies,
Melodies.
definitely melodies.
Okay.
I say if you're just starting out and you don't know what to say, um, I would mumble a melody while you're listening to the beat, and then once you're done and you have like a rough idea of what kind of melody you want, then you can like add lyrics.
Okay, clear. And so, like, what's the hardest song you've ever written?
Hardest song I've ever written. Ooh, so it's gonna be hardest in sense of the most.
Difficult one.
I know what hardest means, bro.
Sorry, bro.
I'm kidding. Hardest in the sense as it was the most emotionally draining one. That's probably because it wasn't necessarily hard to write or to make, but it was definitely hard to like come up with how to put my feelings into the song, and that song is I forgot the song name. Wait, I have it. Let me remember. Rip It Off. There it is. That's the song name.
When it has uh, come out?
Came out a few months ago.
Like?
It was in May, I think.
By the way, all the links to his songs and playlist and everything is below.
I lied. It came out in like. No, yeah, it came out in like March or some shit. Because it was after I had like a breakup, so that's when I made the song.
What's one song you wish more people paid attention to?
Ooh, probably Party with Fifth, because I'm gonna perform that song live.
So now we are touching a big topic which I wanted to talk about later, but here we are. So I know I'm late is going to do a live performance in
Vienna.
When?
The 17th of July.
Are there any tickets left?
Yes, there's so many tickets.
So if you want to buy tickets to his concert, you find them
in the bio, in the link in the description.
Into the link of the description
right now.
We skip the creative process.
Tickets
questions.
are only $10, so.
What?
Tickets are only $10.
$10. I mean, $10. Who don't have $10? Me, but that's another.
Yeah, but when it comes to buying cigarettes, you magically have $10, huh?
Because my mom gives them. Which artist shaped your musical identity the most?
So, it all started with Lil Peep. I think he's the reason why I started making music in the first place. But I didn't know what kind of music to make. And then I saw that indie rock was really having like a strong influence after wifyskeleton passed away. Rest in peace. And from then I looked at who's really popular at the time. And at that moment it was Sorrow. Sorrow was really, really popular. He was just starting to get big. So I talked with Sorrow for a bit, and he kind of like pushed me to make music. And at the same time, I joined a collective group of musicians called Castaways. Rest in peace, Castaways. And there I met Scrappy Doll, and Scrappy Doll kind of helped me.
Obviously, big shout out to Sorrow, wifyskeleton, and
shout out to everyone.
Shout out to everyone. You find all their pages below. So, is there like a non-musical influence that inspired your work?
Non-musical influence?
Like, parents,
friends. It's mainly like, just like events that happen in life,
Yeah.
Like, for instance, I said about like that breakup or whatever. It could be any experience that I was going through at the time. Then I think that heavily influences what kind of music I make and what I talk about.
Well, it's like music is a reflection of what happens in your life, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So, I have a question, a non-written question.
Oh, unreleased question.
Unreleased question. Would you think that music is actively helping you go through what you're passing?
Yes. I've said this a million times, and a million other people said this before. Music is better than therapy. Because it's just you, by yourself, and it's like the deepest state of reflection you can have.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what time it is? We are like half through the questions.
Shiver me timbers.
It's 4:30 p.m. So it's smoking break time. Here we are at the smoke break.
Smoke break.
So have you ever felt the pressure of being an artist?
The pressure or depression?
The pressure.
The pressure of being an artist.
I mean when you feel you have to show something, you have a value.
Mm-hmm.
If you fail this song, nobody's gonna listen to you or shit like that.
Of course, I think every artist that ever made music before.
You were saying, sorry.
I think every artist that has ever made music before has always felt pressure especially when you're small and you're starting. I think if you you have like a lot of pressure that if you don't make enough songs in a designated amount of time, then people won't listen to you anymore, and you just become irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a period where I literally made like, I think 10 songs in a month.
Yeah.
And then I was burnt out for like a whole month after that. So, yeah.
Have you ever like, thought about not making music anymore?
Yes. Of course. I think.
And why is that?
I think it was during the whole time I was like really burnt out. I just like, because in that state it's kind of like you can't make good anything that's good. You can make like 100 very mediocre songs, but none of them are actually that good. So during that period, I think I really like thought to myself, shit, maybe this isn't for me.
Mm-hmm.
But then I took some time off, and then I came back to it, and I was like, no, I like this shit so much, so I might as well keep doing it.
So what keeps you going?
I just think that my biggest motivation to keep doing music is kind of like, because like when I was starting out, I had like a lot of people reach out to me and say that like my lyrics were really relevant and relatable, and it like reflected a lot what people were going through. So I think if I can continue doing that, I think that's all that really matters.
So you're like doing it for you in first place?
I'm doing it mainly. Well, yeah, I'm doing it mainly for me to like get. It's like a therapy, It's like just getting stuff off my chest for me, and then I just do it for whoever enjoys it. Not everyone likes my music, obviously, but like for those like small percentage of people that actually do, Yeah.
Okay. And one last question before the end of the smoke break. Have you ever thought that maybe one day you will be like the biggest artist ever?
I think everyone who's made music has always had like a moment of self-reflection where they're kind of like, they always dream that one day they're going to be performing in front of like
thousands
like
of
a
people.
sold out like arena or something. And I mean, obviously that's like the dream, but obviously getting to that point is not only really really hard and like you just need like a bunch of dedication, but it's also like not like safe. Like I would not do that. I don't think I ever want to like perform in like a full arena or something like that.
Why?
Because especially for being like a young artist, it's really dangerous, because like everyone who's done it so far has not survived. For example, every like small artist who's gotten that big so quickly, they always get caught up in stress and anxiety, and it always just doesn't end well. Like Lil Peep, for example, he was really young when he was selling out like venues and stuff, and that took a really big toll on him, and it ended up not very well. So
do you think that like drugs and alcohol are a big like piece of being an artist?
I think it's kind of like there's two sides of it. I think many artists, like it's split 50-50. It's either the artist has like needs like pharmaceuticals or medicine for their own like day-to-day life, for example like anxiety medication, because they actually have anxiety, or it can just be like an artist just does drugs because they're an artist, so they
like it's a stigma.
They can just do it because they're an artist and they think that
it's cool.
So like those artists that like post on social media that they're like doing drugs and stuff, like most of the time they don't actually need the drugs, they just do it to flex on people and to think that they're cool.
Have you ever done music for money?
I do not do it for money. Also because my label is a piece of shit. Fuck you, Jet Cube, bro. That they just, I don't do it for money. I don't gain money from doing it. I just do it because I like doing it.
Thank you. Let's go back to the studio, shall we?
Let go!
So guys, we are back from the smoking break,
We're back.
We are here again with
Me.
who's you?
I know I'm late.
So, by the way, what's your real name?
um, my real name is Clarence. My real name is Chris.
So, what's like the best advice you've ever received, and what's the best advice you could give to people who wants to start making music?
The best advice I've ever gotten was from Sorrow.
Big shout out.
Big shout out Sorrow. Because I talked to him, and I was asking, because at the moment, at that time, I didn't know how to make indie music or indie rock music. So I asked him exactly this. I said, "How do I get your sound?" And he was like, "You're a dumbass."
Okay.
There's
Thank you,
no
Sorrow.
such thing. There's no such thing as a sound, you know. Your sound is your sound, you know. Whatever you think works for you, and however you want to make music is the way you should make music, you know. There is no like strict um, structure on how to make music. You kind of just do what you think you want, like whatever you like to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the same advice you would say to people who want to start making music,
Yes, just be yourself.
and the shit works.
And the shit maybe works.
Maybe. So we were talking about your life.
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
Of my life?
Yeah.
Ass.
Why?
Buns, bro. Straight ass.
Why is that?
It's very stressful. But
So guys, for a technical problem, we have to like do the last question of the day of the interview.
Oh,
Yeah.
série prison.
Serious? No.
Never.
So
Mm-hmm.
3 last questions.
Hmm.
Is there something you've always wanted to try, musically speaking?
Ooh. To perform with live instruments. I think that would be really cool.
If you could make a feat with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
Does it have to be the same genre of music?
No.
Lil Peep, wifyskeleton. 100%.
So, if you could leave one message to all your listeners.
All 10 listeners.
Wait, how many month listeners do you have?
Like 2,000.
So it's not 10. What would it be?
Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of the people you have near you. Be careful who you trust, because not everyone is your friend at the end of the day. There could be people out there who want to use you for you. So make sure the people around you and the people in your circle are genuine people. Don't let anyone stop you from whatever you want to do, because you can achieve anything you want if you just put your mind to it. Oh, I'm frozen. Oh, I'm back. Okay.
Okay.
Sort of.
Last question.
Mm-hmm.
What's the lyric you're most proud of writing?
I think it would probably be from my last song as well. Um, Again, it just says like, I am not a wannabe. I want to make my history. So I don't want to copy anyone. I want to be original and like make my own like wave of influence. You know, I don't want to ride anyone else's wave. I want to make my own.
What do you want to say to all the people that are watching right now? Like 2 or 3 people. Like my viewers.
Don't let anyone stop you from anything you want to do in life. As I said earlier, the only thing stopping you is yourself.
Thanks, G.
Congratulations,
Have a nice
Habibi.
day.
Thank you.